Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you're well and having a good week. My name is Nick, but hopefully you knew that. We're on to Wednesday, it's nice to see you again. We're going to chill out with a few Commodore 64 games over the next couple of hours, talk a bit of nonsense and play a bit silly. So hello to everyone already in the chat there, Gumdio, Julie, Elfboy and Neil and anyone else that's watching as well at this sort of like point. Now normally on these reviews, thanks Julie, I'm glad you can hear me. Now normally on these reviews, well these live streams I should say, I only cover games that I've reviewed already, so at least I've got half a chance of being okay at the game. But this time there's only a few of them I previously reviewed. Horace Goes Skiing I think, Pitstop 2 and H.E.R.O, but I've covered the games on the ZX Spectrum, so as long as they're not too different, that's okay. But at the end of the day, it isn't all about the gameplay, is it? It's about having a laugh, de-stressing and mucking about a little bit. So let's get the day underway and have a few shenanigans. Now there was a game that went up on the channel today, ZX Spectrum. It was Jetpack Jock. If you've got a chance to see that, have a look at it and show it some love. Oh, super laggy audio sync, is that correct? I thought I was okay. Is it all lagging pretty badly? Julie says you can hear me clearly. Smithers says it's super laggy. So what is it? Is it bad or not? I haven't changed the settings from before. If not, we'll stop the stream and reschedule. But I don't want to do it if it's all out of sync, so I'll just pause for a second or so. Audio sync's good. Okay, so it must be a bit of lag your side then, Smithers. Sorry, yours is okay, okay? It was lagging a bit okay, okay. Okay, that's fine. So you've got some audio lag. So it looks like it's something going on maybe YouTube's side. Yeah, okay, right. Oh, I don't know what to do now, whether I should reset or stop or what. Is it bad enough that we should stop or should we continue, do you think? Let's check a few of the settings here. Well, that seems okay that side. Let's have a look at the camera. Let's have a look here. So I'm just doing a few things behind the scenes here because I can't have it like this. Right, okay. No, that should be okay. Fine for you now. Seems fine. Okay, we'll continue then. Looks like it isn't my side. It might be YouTube's side perhaps. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Hi, Dale. Okay, so let's have a go on Badlands then. It's a top-down racing game. There's quite a few top-down racing games about, but this is one of them, of course. Badlands. Now, Badlands was published by Domark in 1990. Okay, so let's load this thing up. It looks fine with UR790. Okay, internet being the internet. Cause I always wondering whether it's out my side, but I've changed none of the settings. So I did like do a sort of like a test. Second or so out of sync. Maybe if you refresh the screen, maybe. So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, I'll check the settings again. But nothing's changed from last week. Let's just I'm just going to pause ever so slightly here. Let's check the filters. Yeah, that's the same. And the audio is the same as well. Yeah, there's some shenanigans going on then through the internet traffic. Okay, right. Some of you think it's fine, some of you don't think it's fine. So I don't know if it's location based. I won't mess with anything because it might muck up something for the people that are already well, okay. Right, Badlands. Good music here as it settles in. Need to fix it on the right joystick here. Swap those presets. Right, okay. Where we go. Okay, sorry for the out of sync stuff. If it's too loud, let me know. I'm that red car this time. Yeah, but we've got a few technical gremlins this evening, but we'll see how we get on. Right, come on, red car. Now you need to win the race each time. You get points for collecting these spanners along the road. Yeah, it's a good top-down game. I haven't played it this version. Well, I played it once earlier on, but I'm more used to sort of like the ZX Spectrum version, really. I'm winning by quite a great distance here. Yeah. So I presume the sound's okay there. Ooh. God, I'm almost lapping these drivers. Looks like an easy win for Nick. An easy win for Nick. So the thing that some people get in the second out of sync, is it like the webcam that's out of sync, but the game is in sync? Is that what's happening? Right, okay, I won't worry about it. I won't worry about it too much. Let's just concentrate on the game. Let's get some new tyres. Bit of extra speed and more tyres again. That's what we'll do. Right. Come on, red car. Oh, man. Oh, no, I'm off to a bad start here. Red car is a race course. Oh, look at that. I'm having a mare here. Whoa. Only slight. Okay, but as long as it's acceptable, that's fine. Live stream is a bit of a wonder as well, isn't it? How it can even take place in the first place. Oh. Have I been lapped? I think I've been lapped by these guys. Come on, red car. Just speed up, man. Da-da-da-da. Get some spanners. That should be okay. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I think I got a few credits there where I can go a bit further on. Webcam slightly out. Okay. Right, hopefully it's going to let me continue here. Is the webcam behind my voice or in front? Oh man. Maybe I can turn the webcam off for now. What do you think? It's too annoying. Whoops. Right, round we go. Come on, Nick, do it. Yeah. Oh man, you're right about the upgrades there, Steve. Sometimes it can throw you a little bit off. Right, I don't know. I think the blue car's in the lead, isn't it, at the moment? Whoa. Now I think this game is going quicker than the ZX Spectrum version, I think. Maybe I should just concentrate on the tyres first of all. Come on, blue car, I can get you. I don't know, I can get him. Oh, I was so close then. Right, okay. Tiniest... Oh, we don't worry about tiniest nanoseconds, that's fine. Oh, game over. Game over, dude. Well, I think we deserve another few goes on this. I think the game sort of like deserves it. Did any of you have this back in the day? I suppose a few of you have. Was there any good lands? I don't know, Neil. There might have been. That's a very, very, very good question. Very good question. Right. Okay. So I seem to have this first track quite easily wrapped up, don't I? Really. Whoa. Right. There's a spanner there. Now, it used to be on Super Off-Road, on other versions, I know this isn't Super Off-Road, that the opponents increase by the distance you've actually won by. Now, I don't know if they're doing it on this, so maybe I should slow down a bit, just in case. Just in case. Near all right lands. See, look, I've stopped to read the comments. And I went off. Right, okay. Let's go. Let's have some fun here. Let's speed around in this 2 hours. Is this the last lap? It was. Right, so the first course is pretty easy, isn't it? I won't flick to the main webcam screen then, it just flashes me behind. We'll just stay on this screen. Right, tyres. I won't go for top speed this time. Let's just increase my turning circle. That might help. Wait, go. I'll tell you a good top-down game, one of my favourite ones. I think it's on the Commodore Amiga, called Nitro. The only problem with it though, it takes so long to load each stage. Oh look at that! See that oil? That's what cost me before. Landing in that oil. Oh man, I think I'm doomed already. You can tell, can't you? I haven't really played this game a great deal. Whoa. Okay. Oh, the oil is bad news. Yeah, you're quite right there, Matty. There's a few, isn't there? There's a Trans Am on the ZX Spectrum in Apocalyptic World, Nitro as well, and this. Yeah. Is there any others? I expect there are. Right. Thanks, Wobbly Pad. Thanks, Wobbly Pad. Much appreciated, sir. We've come a long way in the last few weeks. Yeah, it's going super good. It's going super good. Still a few extra things I can do. It seems like I'm matching up the webcam. Sometimes you might get a 10th per second either way that I can't equate for until the thing starts. But that's okay. It won't ruin the fun. It's not like we're hours behind. Right, I've got a good head start now. That's good. Don't mess up, Nick. Right, so we're doing quite a lot of live streaming in the week. On the Monday there was ZX Spectrum and an Atari 2600. On Tuesday there was ZX Spectrum. We've had heaps of fun. On Wednesday there's been Commodore 64, which is today. You can remember that far back. You know, it's happening now. And tomorrow there's going to be Stunt Car Race, the Blundering series on the Amiga, probably the last week of that, and then we'll alternate and do something else. Hurrah! What's that? There's a stinger that's gone up. Right, that's fine. Right. I think I'm gradually getting used to this, but you're quite right. Too many upgrades, first of all, could put you off your game. He's done it again. He's done it again. Nitro was class. It was Gumdo, it was. Oh, Steve, just read your comment. Just spent an hour on Super Opera on PS3. I haven't played it on the PS3. Played it on the Amiga. The Mega Drive was actually brilliant. They're all brilliant. The only version I had trouble with is on the ZX Spectrum, where all the cars were the same sort of like colour. They was all yellow, so I sort of like, tended to lose sight of who I was, or what car I was. I knew who I was, but I didn't know what car I was. Oh, there's a bit of... Yeah. Right, I'm in fourth place here. I should have bought missiles. Oh, what's going on there? There's a big pile up. I should have bought missiles in the store so I could shoot my opponents in a friendly way. Right, got to get that blue car now. Green car seems to be totally out of it. Go high, avoid the oil. Oh, now I've gone through the oil, but smashed around it. Fine. Where am I? Oh, look at that! I had that one then, and now those forks are in the way. Oh man! As soon as you do a boo-boo, you do lose a lot of time. You lose a lot of time spinning around, as Kylie Minogue used to do. She was spinning around. Not playing this though. If you are watching Kylie Minogue, then comment in the comment section. She might be. You never know. Right, here we go. One more lap left. That spanner might help me. Can't beat a good spanner, as no one ever said. Oh, I can just go under that bridge. If I can just get under that bridge once and not lose where I am, I think I'll be fine. Grrr. Dibby dibby dib. It's on Midway Arcade Treasures on PS3, plays brilliantly. Well, that's something worth tracking down. You should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Try to join, but no PayPal, sad face. Try to join what, Wobbly Pad? Oh, I see. On the join button, on the members, is it, do you mean? Is it just through PayPal? Is that all the only option it does? Man. I know on PayPal you could do a guest, can't you, normally? Not sure if it does it on the guest on this though, as that's an option. Right. Oh, there's another bloke under the bridge blocking me. Thank you, HE.R.O. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Right, let's see how far we can get this time. It's stage 2 that seems to be giving me some bother. Stage 1 I seem to be okay, and then it gets a bit problematic later on. Round we go. Woo. The red car and a blue car had a race. So this is by Domark in 1990. So a bit late in the day. I think the 80s were really the 8-bit sort of like main way forward, wasn't it, really? One Man and His Droid is tremendous as well. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you're talking about soundtracks, yeah. I was it almost got in the stream for tonight. I might do it for a future one. The Trapdoor is a game I loved on the ZX Spectrum. I see it's also come out on the Commodore 64. I would like to see how it does on that, I think, yeah. Right, so it's the second one. Google Play. Oh, thanks, Wobbly Pad. Yeah, anything's appreciated there. Thank you. Right, let's get some missiles that time. Good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, any memberships keeps the channel running, and also as well you get a members video which tells you in the members section, which tells you what videos are going up the following week. If you want to reach me on that as well, it's the thing I sort of like check first of all if there's any comments on there. So thank you very much. Good. Right, but as we said, that all the videos will always be free to watch. They're there to try and reduce stress. As long as I continue doing it, I will do at this breakneck speed. But as I say, memberships and super chats and all that sort of thing, and co-fires, they all help. So thank you. Right, I'm doing better than last. Oh, I've won. Good. Trapdoor. Is it good on the Commodore 64 Gundio? Yeah, good stuff. Don't you open that trapdoor. So that might be one for next week. We've been doing so far one Commodore 64 stream a week, 2 ZX Spectrums. I don't know. I might alter that in the future depending on how popular each one goes. Like I do look at the figures each time, see what's doing best in terms of views. I know you shouldn't do it. You should do it mainly for fun, but it gives me a rough sort of guide anyway. We don't always cover what's popular on the channel though, by no means. As you can see, I cover quite a lot of odd games quite often, including, well, Snakes and Ladders and Monopoly and all sorts of ones, and Dominoes and that sort of thing. But I think it's good. I think it's good to try and cover as many different ones as we possibly can, because the retro world is a rich place of games, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That's really called me out now. I'm too far behind. I should have used those missiles that I bought. Can I still get them? Is it a homing missiles? No, see that missile's gone nowhere. I need the green one to get stuck somewhere. Right, my missile's killed him, I think. But I'm not going to catch that green car up, am I? Anytime soon. Now, I think Badlands was the third in a trilogy, wasn't it, of top-down games? Other ones are Super Sprint, I suppose, is Hot Rod, which wasn't too bad on the Amiga, but I'm not sure how it fared elsewhere. Yeah. Right, after this game we'll be playing a game you might not have come across. It's a bit like, it's a space shooter, like first person, well, sort of first person, a bit like Operation Wolf. It's a space gun where you're set on a space station. I haven't reviewed it yet on the Commodore 64, I don't think, but I certainly looked at it on the Commodore Amiga, possibly the Spectrum as well. It's trying to attempt a lot. The version I've got is a hacked version, but we'll play it without the cheats on. Well, first of all, anyway, see how far we get. But you're shooting aliens on some strange space station far, far away. Whoops. Right, I'm still facing the right direction. That is good. Right, seem to be having a bit of a distance. Oh look, he's got stuck under the bridge again. Oh man. Right, blue car's quite close now. Don't catch me, blue car. Oh no, blue car, no! Right, I've got a missile on him. Oh, another lap! I was hoping that was the last lap. Oh my goodness sake. Spanner might help. Just get through the bridge without falling over. Surely that's good enough. Boom. Right, okay, so we got to the next screen at last. Quite addictive, this game, isn't it? Badlands. Not to make a mess with All Right Lands, as has been already said. Maybe Timberland, which sell shoes. They sell boots, don't they? Timberland, it's a make of boot. Oh, I tried to take a shortcut and it all went a bit wrong. Oops, this could be over. Could be over quite soon. We've got a very far behind. Whoa. Right, got to catch that blue car up. Take a few shortcuts here. It might work. Yes. Oh well, it was a green car that was in the lead. I was miles behind. Is it going to let me go through to the next round? I've got one credit left. Might as well use that. Then we'll play something else. Yeah, it's worth playing, Steve. I mean, the ZX Spectrum version is pretty good fun too. Sounds quite a bit different to this one, but yeah, I do like a good top-down racer. Go. That's like a bridge you need to jump over. Got a chance here. Right, avoid the waters, that slows you down. Green car's got too far away again, I think. Right, I tried to miss. I was hoping it would like track it down. Blue car's got terribly stuck, and I'm not doing too well either. I think someone's dipped my wheels in blue. If you've had your wheels dipped in glue, then comment in the comment section below. Ooh. Oh man. Right, okay. Oakley doke, so we will load up another game now, I think. We will load up another game. I won't go to the webcam if it's a millisecond out or something like that. Let's load up. We're going to load up Space Gun, which is space and you've got it gun, essentially. Well, music is jumping around while I change that, but that's normal because I'm, well, messing about with it. Right, Space Gun. Let's do a bit of loading. Maybe if I push all the wires in, it might look a bit better. Yes, 64K. It's amazing what you can do with 64K, but this game reminds me of like, you know, like films where you're wandering around a space station and being attacked by some sort of alien or something like that. Like the film Alien, I suppose. Yes, good. So let's catch up with a few comments. I don't mind. Oh no, it's loading. I think I need to swap the ports around again. As good as this music is. There we go. Bit of a flashy border, and that's well, that's 8-bit stuff all around, isn't it? Really, good stuff. Right, so you see, it's a hacked version. Unlimited energy? No. Unlimited ammo? No. Would you go for unlimited ammo? Is that something you would go for? Unlimited credits? Well, no. No, we're doing no. Well, we're doing no's first of all, anyway. Good stuff. Good. Yes, there's a few gremlins that are put in today. Thanks, Elf Boy. Yeah, you know, so when you got a tape loading error, that it wasn't quite so much fun there, was it? Don't say I've got to swap the ports back around again. I was trying to skip the loading time a little bit, but sometimes it's good to know what was before. Bomb, 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 bomb. Space Gun. Right. So it's 2039 AD. So that's in 19 years' time. A new horror has awakened. Boom. Get ready. Do I look like Luke Goss? That's good. I owe you nothing, nothing, nothing at all. Hi, Rosie. Hope you're well. We're on a space station and we're attacking stuff. Right, this makes my crosshairs. You know, you die quite quick in this game, so I'll try and be as good as I can. Get the alien's headshot. Well, that didn't work. I lost a lot of lives there. Take that, yo. There's extra powers there. Yes. Very, very tricky, this. Take that fella out. You see my lives is going down a little bit. Oh, man. Right, we're through another door, so we survived this long, at least, anyway. It's a bug hunt. It'll take a while to destroy these things. Why hasn't this thing died? Well, it died eventually. It takes quite a few shots to take them out. What's that? Life's not looking good. Certainly need your upgrades here. Man alive. Clive. Right, so God, didn't survive this much when I did a quick practice earlier on. I was dying very, very quickly. See, my life bar's quite low. I still don't know what's the best bit of this alien to actually hit. Right, I've got it anyway. Music jumps around a little bit crazily. I think it's trying to be a bit spooky. A bit spooky and ominous. Destroy the scenery for extra bits and bobs. Oh man. Need 2-player on this, but I think it's only a 1-player game. There's a hostage coming out, so don't shoot them. Take him out. He's a very evil person. Good, right, okay, his life isn't looking too bad. Someone else is creeping onto the screen. Ooh. Right. It did, didn't it? Alien Storm. Yeah, I just read that. It did have some similar bits. It's like sub-games, isn't there, in the middle? I think they are digestive biscuits, Gerard. They are definitely biscuits. We rescued a few hostages, but not all of them. That's good, isn't it? Right, you rescued all hostages, it said. Oh, I have rescued all the hostages. That's good then. Bonus credit awarded. You have 1 credit left. Hello, Lemmy. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're well. We're on a space station and we're shooting bugs in Space Gun. Here's an important bit of story here. Monsters attack the crew. Will any of them survive? Well, we know how this ends, don't we? Yeah. In space, no one can hear you eat an ice cream. I think that was the tagline of the film. Right. When it's loading, we hope. These are the disc versions, so I can only hope it's loading. Right, we're doing a corridor again. Here's this guy comes striding down. He's not wearing a pass. I don't think he's a member of the crew. But he's dead now, so never mind. Right, now where are we going? Yeah, they've got an interesting way of attacking. Well, that's a power up there, isn't it? I just missed. I would love a much better gun. I'm sure one will turn up at some point. So it's not quite Doom, is it? This game? Is that armor I just got? That's something. Another power up. And now we're going up to another door. We walk through the door. We walk right through the door. There's a bug on the ceiling. It's surrounding us. The radar, isn't it, in the bottom middle is very Aliens. I think when Vasquez was holding the alert thing, the proximity sensor, that can't be that close. That means they're in the goddamn room. Have you checked through the ceiling? Oh yeah, the ceiling. Yeah, they could be up in the ceiling vents. Right. A map would be good, elf boy. Yes. Take that there. They're moving slow enough. In the Amiga version, I think you can take out the alien's arm and stuff. So you can take out bits of the alien. I'm not taking all of them, but I might be remembering wrong. It's quite a few years since I played it. But you know. At least I seem to be surviving for quite some time here, so you're not dead straight away. Oops, there's a oh, I thought that was a hostage then, but really it was an alien in disguise. Oh, was that killed me? Game over. You received a fatal wound. Well, no one likes to receive a fatal wound, do they? It can really ruin your day. Yeah, it's a good game, that. I mean, back in the day, I mean, Ocean Software in 1992, that one, so 2 years after Badlands. I wouldn't have been disappointed if I had that as a kid. It's not too bad. It's too bad. I mean, it can be a little bit better. There's better games about there, but it's all okay for a quick knock around. I wouldn't like to spend too much money on it, to be fair. Dun, bum, bum, bum. Right, we'll have one go this. Well done, Gumdo. Why didn't I say that? Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, they blew up the ship, man. Bishop. What about Bishop, the robot? He could only move diagonally, couldn't he? Or was that chess? Anyway, I think that's why he got killed or ripped in two. He ain't got nobody. Right, we're back in it. We'll have one last go, see how far we can get, and then we'll probably fire up Donkey Kong. That's a classic, isn't it? I've reviewed that on the Atari 2600. I haven't reviewed it on the ZX Spectrum yet, oddly enough, but it's good to see that classic on other systems to see what happens. I haven't reviewed it on the Commodore 64 either, so it's going to be a bit of a new one. Right. Something in there. Take that, you with your 4 arms. I bet, you know, they decided to be evil aliens, but with arms like that, he could make a good living as a juggler. He's made bad career choices, that alien. There's something in there, Rude. In your face, alien. Right, there's something there. Destroy these cameras for some reason, maybe. It does look like we're firing biscuits. I mean, if I was sent to an alien space station, just armed with a pack of digestive biscuits, and we've lost touch of all the rest of the crew, I'd be a little bit worried about the sanity of the mission leader. I really would. You need at least a packet of hobnobs and maybe some green crackers. Right, these are supposed to be face huggers, are they? Oh man. Blow up, camera. I mean, the weapons seem particularly weedy. Right. Donkey Kong will be coming up. I'll just wait till I get cabooted here. Ooh, right. Not too long. Not too long. Okay. I mean, I don't know how long it would take to complete this game. I really don't. I mean, I couldn't take too much of it because it is very repetitive, isn't it? As games go. Take out that pen. I've only got one life bar left. You're not enjoying this one, then, I sense. Well, you know. Right. I don't know why it censored Ginger Nut Biscuits, Julie. The YouTube makes some odd decisions there, but I can read that. Ginger Nut Biscuits, you definitely need to be taking them out. So I'm just harmonising with the music. Harmonise with the music. It's a bit of a stinker. Okay, fair enough, Phil. Fair enough, Neil. We'll just get as far as we can here, and then we'll zip on to Donkey Kong. After that, I've got lined up H.E.R.O. I'm going to take a look at as well. So we've got 2 good games potentially after this one. Hurrah! Hooray! Hurrah! 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 Actually, let's come out early then if you're not enjoying it. I gotta give you what you want. Okay, so let's load up Donkey Kong a little bit earlier. There's the donkey. Let's give you the Kong. That game, Tom, was Space Gun, but it wasn't over popular with the crowd. I can perhaps see why. It's a bit an indulgent game for me to play because I like those sci-fi films based a bit like that. So we played Badlands by Domark in 1990, Tom, and then we had a look at Space Gun. Yes. I'd eat all the ammo. Good. I've done something at least, SQ-Ron. I might be split seconds out with the webcam, but at least I harmonise with the game. Good. We see some flashing border now. Donkey Kong. I've played the only version of this I've really played is from the Atari 2600, really. Right, I think I might have to flick the controls around again. It always gets me like this. Some games use port 1 on the Commodore 64, and some games use port 2. There don't seem to be any standard about it, and it doesn't really let you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch it over. Man, and it always seems to be I do them one after the other. It switches every game. Right, I switched that. Right, there we go. We won't do any cheats on this one or trainers. Then we'll just see how far we can get. Right, now it's got good animation on Donkey Kong, I seem to remember. It's good, yeah, it's good seeing the bad games as well. Right, Donkey Kong, this is by Ocean in 1986, and as you know, based on the arcade cabinet from Nintendo in 1981, which it pretty much says on that screen there, really. Press 1 or 2 to start. I think that's how many players. Here goes Donkey Kong. He's kidnapped someone, probably a princess or your girlfriend or someone, or your boyfriend wearing a dress, and we have to go and save her. Hopefully I can get up the top. How high can you get? Well, that could be taken in the wrong way. Oh, look at that. See, look. It was the right port before. I've got to swap the ports around again. It's getting me guessing, this thing. Right, how high can you get? Right, there we go. We're right, now we can jump. Go, Mario, go! Smash. Just smash everything. Those flames there are going to follow me at some point. There's flames going down the bottom of the screen, but it can't go up. It can't go up a broken ladder, so that's something. Very interesting, this. I think I prefer the Atari 2600 version. Right, get up the top, rescue the girl. It's over. Well, the arcade version was over 4 stages, but the Atari 2600 version just had 4 stages, I think. Oh, just 2 stages. Yeah, it didn't show them all. Right, is he going to stop doing barrels at some point? This is going to be a bit awkward. Just need a space. Oh, look, jumping was always a problem. Oops. Oh, man. Caravan. I thought we was going to get all the way up to the top then. Diddly-din-din-din. I really thought we was going to get all the way up the top. Anyway. Go, Mario, go. Mario, be good. That was close. Almost died. I still don't know whether this chopper thing is any good or not. Blip, blip, bloop, bloop, blip, blip, bloop. Yeah, I don't know if anything ever gets lost in the live stream, maybe. Sound-wise, it all depends. There seem to be a couple of odd things going on today in terms of the stream uploading, where things are in sync where I am and slightly out where you are. I think the sound might be ever so slightly more crackly than normal by the sound of things. But anyway, it's a good version, this game, though. It's a good version. We can still have a bit of fun. Right, go Kong Man go. Yet to see the Spectrum versions. It'll be nice catching up with this. I think there's a few versions of the game, so I'd like to see how it plays on the Spectrum as well. Blip bloop bleep bloop bloop blip the blue. Smash. Right, let's give myself a bit of a gap here so we can try and get up the ladders and at least off maybe level 1. Right, my things run out here. What's that flame going to do? Such a frustrating game. Yes. So this is going to be all about if I can get off level 1, to be honest with you. So you like this more than Space Gun then, I presume. Hi Graham, hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I don't need to tell you what this game is. It's Donkey Kong, isn't it? I'll be good if I can get up the top ones, but I'm finding this version quite tricky. Is that hammer a hindrance, or is it actually any good? Spectrum did 2 versions, Gumgel. That's interesting to know. Right, come on. Stop it. Dump the hammer. I don't want this hammer anymore. Right. Oh, man. Oh, look. And he's dumped it right at the wrong point. How am I going to get up here? Right, get up the ladder first of all. That's a good start, Nicky. Right, come on. Luck needs to be with us here. Right, okay, so we're almost there. Bleep, bloop, bloop. I don't like when there's more than one barrel. Look, they did that to me last time. Put 2 barrels right next to each other, so I couldn't. That was just unlucky. This game's quite cruel at the end. Red will. Right, I won't get the hammer this time. That's a waste of time. That slows you down. Let's go steaming. Let's go steaming to the top. We're not slowing down. We're just steaming to the top here. Forget about hammers. Oh. Come on. Is it gonna be a gap in here where I can actually get up? There's a gap. Thank you very much. He's got off level 1. Yay! Well done. Right, now what do we do here? It didn't have this stage in the Atari 2600 version. There's a little hammer thing. Is that going to do anything useful? It seems like we're on some sort of conveyor. We're on a conveyor belt there. What chance have you got if I'm on a conveyor belt? And the hammer didn't work on that pudding. Is it a pudding? Yeah, I've got it on 2-player mode here. So let's have a go on player 2. Player 2 goes. I think just storming up to the top seems to be the system. Forget about that crazy hammer. Don't touch this. Right, okay, so nearing the top now. Got a gap. Well, we know what he does it? He gives me 2 of these things in a row close together. Right. Yay! Player 2's done it now. Right, we're doing it for fun. Right, 50 metres. Let's see if player 2, which is essentially me again, can get any nearer the top. Oh, come on. That's it. Is that flame going to go all the way across? Oh, the flame just changed direction. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Well, at least I got to stage 2. It's not bad, isn't it? You can't ask for more than that, really. Right, we've got the hammer this time. Get up that ladder. Oh, come on. Oh, he decided to hit it that time. I need to get up that ladder for the hammer so it runs out. Oh, he don't want to go up there, does he? Let's go back down again. Down and up. That might be a system. Are we on a timer here? Come on, Mario. It's tough to go the other way now. Oh, I don't like this conveyor belt. But at least the flame is... Oh, I was going to say the flame isn't there. Right. Okay, now where do we go? Ooh. Player 1, game over. So we'll just do the last life of player 2. I think he's on his last life. And then we'll load up H.E.R.O, another game I was more familiar with the Atari 2600. But I have reviewed it on the Commodore 64. It's not a bad little game. Not a bad little game. You have to rescue miners who have been trapped. This looks better, I think. Is that ladder going to extend upwards? Come on, ladder. Why won't that ladder go up? Oh, it will now. Right, come on. Was that good enough? Right. Stage 3. You can't argue with stage 3. You can't argue with stage 3. Right. Oh, do you know, this looks very much like a stage of Chucky Egg. Did Chucky Egg steal this from Donkey Kong? Looks very similar, doesn't it? Well, don't fancy my chances here. Let's go down here. How did I die there? Alright, player 2 seems to still have 1 life left, so that's good. He got that from somewhere. Let's see how quickly we can lose this. So what we need to do, get over the other side somehow. Oh, I mistimed that. I was no good at this bit in Chucky Egg either, I think. Bing bong bong. Yes, good stuff. Right. Okay. I think it's time for another game. I think you'd agree that was better than Space Gun, wasn't it? You like that better than Space Gun? I think it was. Yeah, it's a nice one. So, yeah, H.E.R.O. We don't need another hero. Boom, 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 boom. H is for H.E.R.O. Auto stirred. Let's go. Right. So, yeah, you control a guy with a helicopter in his backpack, trying to negotiate tight mines to rescue miners who are stupid enough to get captured in the first place. It's by Activision, and it's in 1984. So if you're familiar with the Atari 2600 version, hopefully this will give you a good comparison of what this version is like as well. But I don't think H.E.R.O came out on the ZX Spectrum. I might be wrong, but it's certainly come out on the Commodore 64, and here is the proof. Hurrah! So I hope this is easing a bit of stress for you. Again, thank you to the members on the channel. I know Wobbly Pod inquired about that, so if you want to click on the join button, anyone see what that is about, then feel free to do so. Excellent, thank you very much. Support this week has been pretty good as well on the super chats and stuff, so thank you to everyone supported, but more importantly, thank you to everyone that's just watched it, because it's all about viewing figures when YouTube looks at it in the algorithm, I think. But who knows how the algorithm works? Certainly not me. Unlimited lives? No. Unlimited dynamite? No. Unlimited cash? Well, no. Energy? No. We won't do that. So we'll just do it as normal. So, here we are. We're not going to get this to stud. Oh, it's gone into demo mode, I think. I might have to swap the joysticks again, perhaps. Oh, no, there we go. We're all right. So I've just killed myself there. So you've got this guy. He can fly upwards in his thing like that and downwards. There's obstacles in the way, and we can blow them up with dynamite like that. Okay, you'll soon get the hang of it. It starts off quite simple. We drop down this cavern here. There's a spider. Boom, dead spider. 50 points for killing the spider. Don't do it in real life. There's a miner. Hello, you're rescued. And you can see at the moment my power's gradually going down as well. It's that yellow bar. That gets to the bottom. We've had it. Nice water effect, but let's rescue this dude. And that's stage 1 done. And the thing goes down a bit like Manic Miner once you've completed it. So it's a nice little puzzle game. The graphics are more defined than the Atari 2600 version, of course, but you'd expect that on the Commodore 64. Oh, thanks, Lemmy. Thank you very much. It was all looking a bit quiet there, but thank you. You've saved the day. And there we go. You're in the event list, and an alert's come up too. It came up quite quick this time. Thank you. Right. Okay. Yes, thanks, Wobbly Pod. Yeah, if you're liking the, I always forget really, if you're liking the streams, please consider giving it a thumbs up to, well, it all helps me really, every little bit. Yeah, but thanks, Lemmy, really appreciated, mate. Thank you. Right, It's taken that thing down. And there's another miner, so we'll rescue him as well. Good. It's going to get gradually more difficult as we go on, which you can sort of like imagine, really. But yeah, it's nice graphics around the side, isn't it, really? I think it's my favourite game on the stream so far. Donkey Kong might overtake it if I get a bit of practice on, but I just like the simplicity of this. It moves very, very fast as well. It's all about learning what to do. If you go down the wrong cave, that's fine. But I seem to know a bit of it from memory from doing the Atari 2600 version. That's given me a bit of an idea where to go. See, I can't go down that tunnel because the spider would kill me. Get dynamite, get a safe distance away. There's a bat flying up and down. Goodbye, Batty. And there we go. Let's go back down again. Bombs away. What's that thing? I don't know what that thing is. Now, it's probably best to use a jetpack or something like that if you're rescuing people from mines, but we won't worry about that. It's just computer gaming. Oh god, I almost died then. Why are these miners gone down separate mines all separately in the first place? I don't know. If you are a miner, comment below. And I don't mean like 12 years old mine, I mean the other one, right? Is this better than the Atari 2600? I'd have to admit, Neil, although this is more advanced than the Atari 2600 version, I prefer the Atari. It seems to work. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because my favourite era is the early 80s. That might be it. But if you look at the two together with no gaming experience at all, this one is the best. This one has to track it down. But from a nostalgia point of view, I like the Atari 2600. It's got bigger graphics and it's bolder graphics. What you've noticed in this as well is if you hit the lamps, it all goes a bit dark, making it a little bit difficult. Right, okay, we need to go over this thing. This version's a little bit easier to control. Sometimes when you do the up, it's not so responsive on the Atari 2600 version. Down we go past that spider. So you might see that I get a bit further on this version than the Atari 2600. If you're after Scarkill, comment below. Yeah, it could be, a minor bird. Well done, Matty. That's the joke of the day. I think it is a minor bird. Yes. Nick, nice one, bud. I'm off to play Battlefield Company 2. Keep up the great work and energy. Thanks, Wobbly Pod. Much appreciated. Thank you for dropping by, and good luck on Battlefield Bad Company. I'm sure you'll be fine. Good. Right. Yeah, it's good shading on the caves. Good shading on the caves. Put a bomb down there. Kaboom. But, you know. Now, there's a snake thing. I used to think this was a hand, but it's definitely a snake thing coming up and down. We don't want to bump into that, and we won't do. There you go, miner. You're rescued again. So we're rescuing quite a lot of miners. I hope they're pleased with what's going on, and hopefully they'll give me a tweet. Nick rescued me from a mine, and I was starving of oxygen. Thanks, Nick. And I go, that's okay, mate. No worries. What am I talking about again? Right. Yeah, thanks, Lemmy. It's always good seeing a name up there and not completely blank. So thank you for that. Makes me not look like a loser. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Right. I think it was a green sock puppet there, Tom. I think you're right. Right, let's go through here. Take that spider. Up to no good. Oops. No, man. Right, now, before it went dark, I think I saw something there. Got to drop down this now. I don't want to... Now, these walls, they don't look like it because they're dark brown. They're covered in lava now. And if I touch them, I would die. So I don't really want to touch them. See, I got past that wall, but then I bumped into the other lava wall, the other side. So that's what happened there. It's good that it announces what level you're on. I'll tell you the Atari 2600 version as well. It had different modes of play, so you could start a bit later on down the game. This one, it's all or nothing, I think. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Steve. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Thank you. That helps the channel keep running. Brilliant. Thank you very much. And there's a sticker as well. 1 up with a hippo. Thanks, mate. Good stuff. Right, let's take this thing out. And another miner has been rescued. Another miner has been rescued. Yeah, thanks, SQ-Ron. Good stuff. Woo. Kaboomer. Right, it's taken that thing out as well. Now the event list should update itself any time now, I would hope. Sometimes it takes a while, but it will update. Seems to be a bit random sometimes. There we go. Boom. Whoops. So I'm getting a bit further in this version than the Atari 2600. I think there's more screen to work with, and I think that's maybe a lot of it. Whoa. The music seems a bit, or the sound seems a lot crisper than the first two games we looked at, Badlands and Space Gun. Right, I need to take out this thing here. Oh no, actually this is the right way to go. Oops, the lights have gone out. Down there at least. Right, now where do I go here? It's a bit hard to tell. Oh, forgot. Well, we went down. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do, but we've gone down, deeper and down. Thank you. Yeah, so 2 names on the event list now. That's making me look okay. That's making me look respectable if anyone drops in. Thank you very much. Now, I can't walk over that spider. Let's get a bit of boost on there. Evening, Andy. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Whoa. This is H.E.R.O. A lot of people didn't know this come out on the Commodore 64, but here it is. I'm glad it got converted. I'm not sure if H.E.R.O did actually as well, but I do like seeing them converted. Oh, that's too close. Oh, I got away with that. Couldn't have got too much closer there. This is going extremely well. On to level 6. Boom. Another miner has been successfully rescued. It's going to start getting devilishly difficult now, I'd imagine. Boof. Down we go. Now, normally I'd think which way to go, but if there's a wall to blow up, generally that's the right way. So I'll go with that in mind. I'll do that. It's a bit like when you're playing some of those games like Tomb Raider or Doom or something, and you're lost, and suddenly people turn up from a corridor shooting at you. You think, right, we've got to go that way. It's like a clue. Take that away, baddie. That light's going to go. Yeah, I thought so. There's an arm there. We don't want to go down there. And that's lava, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now it's starting to get a bit tricky. Need a bit of inertia. Oh God. Oh man. Actually, we need to go around the other way. I think. Then, is there a way this way? Can we shoot that thing? Maybe we do another bomb. Oh, there's a bomb that way. Right. Okay. Oh man, this is going to be a bit bad. Yes, that was the right way. Oh, and then I blew myself up. Yeah. It's well worth checking out on the 2600, Neil. I would say check that first. Oh, we're back to level 1 again. Oh man, what's the time? Let's have one last go on this then. See how far I can get, and then we'll. I've got this plan of maybe put on an Outrun Europa. Outrun Europa on the Spectrum wasn't overly good, so we'll see how this one shapes out really. But yeah, one last go then. One last go. If it lets me. Come on, let me have one last go, silly system. F1 to start. That's something that doesn't normally happen. F1? I didn't know the Commodore 64 used F1. But there it is. Right, let's just go as quick as we can now. Let's speed through. Right, come on, Super Miner. Kaboom. Down we go. Take that, sir. Yeah, this is as quick as I go. Right. Take that. Blows up the wall. No shrapnel anywhere, which is good. Take that, spider. Take that wall. Take that bat. It's not good for. He rescues a miner, but he's killing a lot of wildlife as he goes down. And their only crime really, these things, is for actually living in a cave, which I don't think is the worst crime in the world, is it? Europa. Ooh. There we go. I think in that game we were supposed to be travelling across Europe, and there's different. Unlike the original Outrun, where you're just in that Ferrari car. In that you start off on a bike. And then there's various other vehicles, like a boat as well. So it's interesting in that respect. Oh man, the lights are out. No one's home. Just like normal in one of these speeds. Speed run-tastic. Hey, Wobbly Pod, you're still here. Hooray! Good stuff. Right, come on, let's go there. Right, let's get this thing going. Thank you very much. Through we go again. Europa. I don't know how you pronounce it. Oh, man. Good, right. Moving on up. Take that, you. This down here. Is that close enough? Right, it's close enough now. It's close enough because we say it is. It certainly moves very fast. It's probably slightly easier than the Atari 2600 version, I think. Yeah. Europa. Perhaps I need elocution lessons. I would book elocution lessons, but I'm worried that I might click on the wrong thing or not read it and book electrocution lessons and end up getting electrocuted. So that's the only reason. So I might continue speaking the way I'm speaking for a bit anyway. No one likes to have electrocution lessons, do they? Actually, can we go down this way? No, probably not. Go down the other way. I don't think it really matters a great deal what way we went down there. Right, I'm quicker than before, but am I actually learning anything? Maybe a bit. I like rescuing miners. Oops. Trapped miners. Right. Underground. What was that story a few years back where I think was it in Mexico or Peru or somewhere, where some kids who got trapped in a mine for a few weeks and there's this daring rescue to get them out and it actually worked. Yeah. Right. What time is this scheduled to end? It's scheduled to end about 10 o'clock, I think. We put in for about 2 hours, so it's going to be rough. We tend to go within about 5 minutes or so, so it should be about 10 o'clock, I think. With a good wind, and the wind won't come from me. I mean, whoa! It's like that bat. Right now, this is where I've had, I think, problems. Oh, I got away with that last time. I got away with it this time as well. There's another one. That's not the way to go. Oh man, that spider. I'll be back. Okay, Wobbly Pud. Boof. I think if anyone does become a member, well, I know, if you become a member of the channel during the stream, there's a little 8-bit Michael Jackson that does a dance. I've seen it once before in the stream. It was pretty exciting. Although it did cover my face up for a bit. Maybe that was the main excitement bit. Oh, lava. Lava. I should get stronger shoes. I think that's it, isn't it? I think that's all my life's gone. It's all my life's gone. Well. Hope you liked having a look at that one. But I think it's time for another game. As nice as this game is. Can you remember when this channel was 360p and it was all sort of like blurry? Look how clear it is now. It's pretty clear. I think the webcam might occasionally blur. I'm not sure because it's such a small picture. But if it was bigger, it wouldn't. I don't think. But anyway, good stuff. I'm blathering around. So Outrun, however you spell it, Europa. Europa. Well, anyway, we're going to load one of those games up. Let's see if we can find the thing. And let's see how far I can get, really. Because I'm not sure if this is a hacked version or not, to be honest with you. It was released from US Gold in 1991. They made lots of terrible conversions, on particular on the ZX Spectrum, well, mainly on the Commodore Amiga actually, but I think elsewhere they didn't do a too bad a job there. So we won't keep any of those cheats on it. Good. Right, I think this takes a little while to load. Yeah, the good old 320p. They were fun. There was no picture-in-picture, but you know, gradually improving it. There's a few other bits I could potentially do, but that's bells and whistles, icing on a cake, I think. But yeah, we're essentially there. I might have another go of trying to do the PlayStation 1. It was too blurry, really. I might have another go. I've got a few ideas on that one. I think we need to get a whoop on this. Get your whoop on. When I say whoop, it's like accelerates the loading time. I try and cut it down as much as I possibly can. Right, there's something. There they are. Right, I think I need to whoop it again. Ahead, Captain. Whoop factor 25 billion trillion and 2. Right, ahead. I don't know how long this took to load when it was on tape, but I imagine quite a long time. Right, okay, stop it. Just a little longer, and the other of that bike will go inside, whatever that means. Right, so essentially, you don't start off in a Ferrari. You start off in a motorbike. The time still ticks down, and you must do stuff. Yes. Thanks, Tom. Thank you very much. Ready? Right, away we go. I think I might need to swap the ports again. I'm not sure it's accelerating as much as... Oh, it is. Okay, right, okay. Away we go. Time's ticking down in the middle. There will be cars to slow us down. So you could be mistaken for thinking this wasn't Outrun at all, but essentially it is. Get out of the way, police car. I've been arrested already. Well, that's no good, is it? That go was remarkably short. Continue. You bet your bottom. Right, away we go. Avoid the cars. There's extra boosts available. Boost round here. Right, we don't want to get caught by that police car. Let's get away from it, sir. It scrolls... well, it doesn't scroll brilliantly, does it? But it's better than the other Outrun I played. Oh. Get past that cab. Away we go. Further, further, further. The sound is a little bit grating on my old eardrum. But it's Outrun Europa, and I've fallen over again. Am I going to get arrested? No. I don't want to get arrested by you, sir. Right, I'd like to get at least one extender in this thing. Missed those boosts again, didn't I? I've missed them again. If you're on a motorbike, it's probably not best to try and barge into a moving car, I would say. I'll be happy in this if I can actually get to the boat stage, but I can't guarantee that is actually going to happen. Time is up. Oh, man. Now, it looks okay, Gumdio. It's not bad compared to the sort of like other Outrun games. It holds its own to an extent. It gets a bit weird later on. Like the boat stage is a little bit weird. I practiced early on and got to the boat stage once, so hopefully I can do it here, but I can't guarantee it. You have to be a bit sparing with your boost each time. It's a bit annoying when you get hit by the police car, but it does seem a bit random whether that happens or not. Right, okay. I'm doing a bit better this time. I think. Right, okay. Oh, it knocked me to the side there. So you're one crash and you might not make it to the checkpoint. Man. Again, this police car's getting on my nerves, as police cars tend to do. Faster, we've only got 14 seconds left. Come on, Nick. Lots of undulation in this. Lots of undulation. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Police car's not helping. Oh, we got a time boost there, so we're past the first bit. Good. Just don't bash into any trees, and you might have half a chance, Nick. Oh, I'm trying to go faster, but these cars are bashing me into the scenery. No, I don't want to get bashed into scenery. That could ruin my chances real quick. Man. If I stay directly in front of him, he won't be able to bash me to the side, will he, in theory? No. Through the tunnel we go. Come on, we want to get onto at least the jet ski bit. Oh, we're in the mount. Oh, this is very Test Drive 2, isn't it, this? Or Test Drive 1 even. No. trying to knock me off the mountain. That's not very nice police work. Come on, Nick, keep going. You can do this. Oh, time up. I thought I was doing good then. Yeah. I think the closest to the Burnout games I saw was... what's that one by Criterion on the PlayStation 3? Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, I think. They remade it. Yeah, I'd love to live stream a Criterion game, but we need to get well, rid of the blur, really. It's alright on the 8-bits and 16-bits, we've got no blur at all. Well, you might get the occasional 1 second here and there, but it was like permanent on the other stuff. So I need to find a way. I need to find a way of doing that. But it'd be pretty good. It'd be good to. I'm still debating if I've got time doing a longer Sunday stream. People tended to think that they want to see that. What we do there is, if it's possible, is I do multiple systems. So I wouldn't stay on one system all the time. So we might dart around Commodore 64, Spectrum, Amiga, and even Mega Drive as well. So dart around the thing, which would be pretty good, wouldn't it? Pretty good. Yeah, blur is a pain, Tom. It's all about marrying up the, well, what's called bit rate, and also as well not making it lag for people. I did solve the PlayStation, putting the bit rate up to 8,000, but then of course that most people's computers can't handle, or YouTube can't handle 8,000. Although it was clear, it kept buffering the whole time, and that's no good. It's better, that's the worst of two evils, isn't it? It's best to have it a little bit blurry and moving all the time than keep stuttering. That's no fun. Right. Which pretty much was what my 360p stuff on the Spectrum, yeah. Cool, catching some wicked air now. Can I get to the jet skis? Well, we can hope so. I mean, I've said it before, but my favourite games tend to be racing games on most systems, when it's not crazy cars or something. Now, this is going to come out, isn't it, on the mountain top, we think? There we go, right. And it's at this stage where we sort of like run out of puff last time. Pretty I can't knock that thing off the mountain myself, but motorbikes are no good for knocking full escorts off. Made it! Yay! Right, okay, so we're going to see the jet ski. I made it with about 4/10 of a second to go, so at least I showed you something. Yeah, it did look like a full escort, didn't it, Rossi Bossy? Yeah. Darting stream. Yeah, thanks, Gumdio. I mean, if I can do it, it's Sunday, but I need to get a bit ahead of myself in running the channel because we've got the recorded stuff I need to get up as well to keep that running, because that's the base of it. But the more live streams I'm doing, and the more it's like, there's always some technical problem, but the more it's going there, it's fine. I don't think a 100% perfect stream is possible with all the stuff that's involved and syncing, but you can just try and get as close as you can. It seems like we're at maybe around about 95, 96, or maybe 97% today, so that's not bad. I'll take that. Now it is loading something. We might have to put it on warp again. I hope it's loading something. It is loading something, right? They've boarded a ferry, these evil people. And now we've got to chase them, what this says, on a jet ski. So are you ready for jet ski action in Outrun Europa? I bet you're not, but here it comes. Yes. Anyone else enjoy Crazy Cars 2, or was it just you? Are you saying on the Commodore Amiga, Neil? I struggled with that. Did it come out on the Commodore 64 as well? If so, I might have to check that out. Right. Now, on this stage, sometimes I find it a bit tricky to see where we're supposed to be going. And I just bombed myself. Don't take that out of context, right. Nick bombed himself on the stream. Did he really? Right, okay, right, let's get round here. We just need to accelerate, and there should be, regardless of where we go, there should be checkpoints. We just keep going forward and avoiding getting bombed by helicopters and other boats. That seems to be the strategy. Oh, I've just got hit by another bomb. That's okay, Neil. It's alright. It's all about different opinions, retro gaming. There's a lot of nostalgia to it as well. And also a lot of it, as well as if you're good at the game straight away. If you've got an affinity with the game, you're good at it, you're gonna like it more than someone that's a bit hopeless. So, you know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's what it's all about. Right, I've got 15 seconds to get somewhere. And that bolt has knocked me 6 here. Oh, look. Just let me do my thing. I'm a secret spy in a secret spy world. Go over here. Don't bomb me. Whoa. we got bonus time there, so we must be doing something good. You don't get too many water stages like this. Come on, I'm trying my best. Oh, I know, I just bombed myself again. I'm a perpetual self-bomber. Oh man, come on. Look. Pity I haven't got any boost left, to be honest. But I think you ain't got boost in this section, you just got bombed. 20 seconds left. Come on. Go away, helicopter. I want to get to the end of the stage. See, I think you're in a car next, so it gets more traditional next. Just keep away from that helicopter. 6 seconds, not looking great. Oh man, come on. Well, the screen's saying come on. No time. Oh no, no time like the prison. Okay. So being caught by the cops, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say may be used against you in a court of law. Water pistol? I wonder that. So that can now be used against me in a court of law. And a cake. Thank you, Neil. Thank you very much there. Yep, your alert will go up soon. So there's 3 of you. So thank you, you 3, Steve, Lemmy and Neil. Thank you tonight. You know, all these bits do add up to help me keep the internet how it should be running. So thank you, and other stuff too. Good, right. Okay, I don't spend it all on caviar and Lamborghini turbos and supermodels. It goes back into the channel. Yes, thank you. How much is caviar now? I need to check the prices. I don't even know what caviar tastes like. It's like cabbage, isn't it, with salt on it? Maybe. Or mixed up with seaweed. Yeah, okay, right. What's the time? Right, okay, so time's moving on. We're going to look at a classic now. It's more a classic, it has to be said, on the ZX Spectrum. It's Horace Goes Skiing, and this was by Melbourne House in 1984. Now, I thought we'd have a look at this one because, to me at least, it seems a lot more difficult on the Commodore 64 version. So let's get the disc version up. Horace Goes Skiing, Melbourne House, 1984. Sometimes I spend a lot of time just struggling to get across the road in this one, but the skiing element is a lot more difficult as well. I think the course is set out a little bit differently to everything else, but Horace is such a good fellow. Hungry Horace also come out on the Commodore 64, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't think Horace and the Spiders did, which is a bit of a shame because it's it's my favourite one of it. A quarter of caviar is about £1.49. Oh, there we go then, Neil. I'll have a bath in it, I think, later on. Is that allowed? Maybe. Horace goes skiing, right? Horace Goes Skiing. Right, it starts off a bit different to the. So look, right, it's got more colour in it than the Spectrum version, but I think it's a lot more difficult. There used to be in the Spectrum version you could pick the time and just go down like that. Here you don't seem to be able to get away with that as much. And I don't seem to spend too much time actually doing skiing on this. I spend a lot of time being hit by an ambulance. Right, okay, this traffic on this road is horrendous. Yeah, I got run over again. So the whole point of this is, can Nick actually get across the road to ski in the first place? Right, come on, Nicky. Oh man, thanks Neil. Thanks Neil Barrett. Thank you. Good. So that'll pop up as well. So 4. So that's filled up nicely. Thank you very much, you 4. Brilliant stuff. Good. Right now, I can't get across the blooming road. Look, how is this possible? Oh, right, okay, so at least I've got skis. Where has he gone? Right, so he's holding skis now. Now I need to get back across. Oh, God. Yes. Boom. Now this bit, look how quick he's going here. He's going a lot quicker. He's going a lot quicker than the Spectrum version. This is like it's been really souped up. Protect your skis. If you hit the tree 3 times, or once even, I think it's Doomsville. But I can't believe how quick this is going. Commodore 64 owners had a very tricky time on this. Oh man. I've already hit this, but you do get 3 goes before the skis are broken. I've already broke the skis once. It's quite a long course, and he sort of like runs out of ski. Oh, man. Man. Whoa. I can't seem to slow this fella down. So quick, this. There is a remake of Horace Goes Skiing that I reviewed on the PC. It's a bit easy. Well, I say it's a lot easier than this. I'm missing loads and loads of flags. Where's the finishing line? There it is. And get through there at least. Yeah, that was ridiculous. It's way too fast. Yeah, I agree, Steve. It's way too fast. He does look like he's on speed. He does. Man, right. So I think he went a bit high. I mean, I think, to be honest with you, I think that might have been the first time I've actually done that, unless I reviewed it before and done it. But the ski sound was nice, Julie. You're correct. Very correct. Now, each time around, the flags in the ski slope will get narrower and narrower, and you can see the problem I was having that time round to actually do anything. Right, the traffic's going up again. I'm standing in the middle of the road. He's done it again. Right, now. Oh man, my heart's in my mouth here now. These trees. Slow down. It's a bit like I was on the Spectrum and had it on the wrong speed, like the emulated speed. Poor Horace. Whoa, there's a mogul there. He's out of control. The nincompoop skiing. We're right across the other side now. I think you can miss as many of these flags as you want to and just get penalty points. But it does test your reflexes. If you play another version after this, it'll seem pretty easy. Oh man, at least I haven't hit any trees this time. Famous last words. Oh, look at that, and he did hit some eventually. So you've got to like marry it up between points and how much you want to risk breaking your skis. But it's like we're in a fast forward town. Oh, right, I've done it twice. 100 bonus points. Horace might sound like Mr. Bean, yeah. Mr. Bean. Right, okay, so I'm doing a lot better on this than I thought I would do, so that's something. But, you know, Attic Attack recently got converted for the Commodore 64, which I love. So I'm hoping at some point someone does convert Horace and the Spiders. That would be absolutely lovely. I think that's something for someone to work on next. Beautiful game, but I hope it's not as quick as this. This version is so difficult. You're right there, Gumdo. You certainly is. Probably still easier than... Yeah, you're right, Julie. Easier than Daily Thompson Super Test. The slalom on that was pretty tricky. Both on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64. No, we don't like that. I mean, this road is screaming out for either a bridge or a lollipop lady, isn't it? Right. Right, okay. Come on. Look, where's... this is impossible! Where's the gap in the road? Right, no. No. I mean, this isn't a very safe road to cross, is it? No. See, there's a stretcher in this one as well. My favourite game so far... I like elements of Outrun. I've got to get more skis now, because they broke. I like elements of Outrun Europa, but my favourite game so far... No, not Space Gun. It's close between Donkey Kong and H.E.R.O. I'd have to say H.E.R.O, because I'm not too bad at that game. Yeah. They need to get Maria from Jet Set Willie as a lollipop lady. Yeah, I agree with that, Tom. A lot of bikes out tonight. Yeah, they are. It's a biker gang, is it? No. I think it's got... The traffic is built up too much now. I don't think it's possible to get across. Stop playing in the road, Horace, is what his mum would say. No. Oh man. I mean, if you can find a route through here, good luck. It runs to the middle of the road and then runs back down again. I mean, this stream's supposed to be a de-stress. If you had to see this road in VR, I think you'd be in bother, wouldn't you? Right. I think we're just going to have to go for it and hope for the best at some point. Or else we could be up here all day. Literally all day. Oh, man. Maybe I should have just kept going down then. It would have been nice. Sorry, no money left. Well, let's see if it starts off a bit easier this time. I don't know, Elf Boy. It's a planning disaster. Who built that motorway at the ski resort? I don't know. I'll tell you who built that. Some nincompoopin. Nincompoopin. Oh, I was almost there then. There's the stretcher guys. I mean, the hospital does good business on this road. You'd think that the town council would maybe sort something out to if they get so many injuries. Right, that's once. Oh, it's bumped into the top of the ski lodge. Or they should have just put the ski thing the other side. Right, nice skis. Right, that'll do us. And now we're on the slipperiest ski slope in the west, and the east, and the north, and the south, and everywhere. Right. Whoa. Hold up. Hold up, Mrs. Mickens. He certainly waxed his skis to maximum speed, this fella. Get round there. Whoa. Oh, how did I not hit that? Someone should so do also a Horace decathlon. Horace and the javelin and all that sort of stuff. Whoops. No, forget about that. Forget about them. They're not important. Not as important as a human Horace life. Oh, God. I suppose this would be a bit easy once you memorise where the trees are. I haven't memorised where the trees are. That's probably half the trouble. So it's a memory game as well. You can't just turn up and be good at it, I don't think. Yeah. Hello, happy coding. Nobody told Horace that there's a subway, the screen to the left. Well, that, yeah. I bet there so is. I bet there so is. Oh, just clipped the back of my skis. Okay, ambulance. Oh, now I need to buy new skis. They're broken. Oh no. Now this is the point where it's impossible to get across. But he disproves that immediately by getting across. We've got no money left. So if these skis break, then it's tough Horace. I think it costs you money to get run over as well. No, that didn't look good. Did I just get run over by an ambulance? Well, that just adds insult to injury. I got run over by an ambulance, and they just had enough room in the back to actually put me in. Right. Well, nincompoopin. You're quite right, Gumdio. You're quite right. Well, what we do, we need to relax after that most harrowing adventure. We're going to look at oh god, the thing's got stuck. We're going to have a look at Krakout. It's a game you might be familiar with. It's like a Breakout clone, but it's slightly different. Instead of having a bat on the bottom of the screen, you have it to the side of the screen. So it's an extra dimension. It's by Gremlin Graphics in 1987. Yeah, I played this a little bit on the Spectrum. There's a few sequels to this as well, I think, and also the Commodore 64 has is an editor, and I don't think the Spectrum had an editor, well, not that I've come across then. Yeah. We definitely needed a green cross code man on that last one, Neil. You're quite right. Darth Vader. Look left, look right. Kill Ben Kenobi and look left again. That's what he used to say. And David Prowse had a good idea. Where are those droids you intercepted? They're over there. Oh, thank you. Right, let's go. Escape. Might have to swap the joystick ports again, but you do get on these loadings, because we have to load the disc. The Spectrum, we just do snapshots and just jump in. But you do get these loading things, which are, you know, they've got a warm feeling sometimes as much as the game, don't they? Yeah. You met Darth Vader, Julie. Was that before he turned into Darth Vader, or blew up, or was on the Death Star? Or did he turn to evil just after meeting you? What did you say to him? I only joke, right? Okay. I keep singing the Superman music. Why is that? I don't know. I will say again, thank you to the super chats. All amounts add up to keep the things going. Because in theory, a lot of small ones coming from a lot of people, then obviously that adds up to an okay amount, and then we're good. Okay, right. Spacebar to exit. Right, so you know what to do, don't you? There's no in-game music on this one. Gremlin Graphics 1987, but you just got to hit the ball back each time. But it's a good little game. You're quite right. There's lots of power-ups, and I do like the way that they haven't gone the same way as any other Breakout clone. It's like well, it's horizontally, isn't it, instead of vertically. So it uses it's a bit of a longer screen then you've got to work with. On the Spectrum version, those faces turning up were from the game Jack the Nipper, which I haven't actually reviewed yet, which is supposed to be a good one. Here they're just random faces that look like they're a little bit asleep. Don't know who they're supposed to be. Did Jack the Nipper come out on the Commodore 64? Maybe it's Jack the Nipper on there as well. Okay. Night, Rosie, thank you. That comment zipped off the screen there. I'm just picking up from other stuff. Okay, thank you. Right, so if the ball gets behind the wall, which happens if you're lucky, it might take them all out of me having to do any work. But when you look at relaxing games, this is the sort of one that you want to go to. No in-game music, which I'm a little bit surprised about, but you know it can get away with it. Your powers are weak, old man. Yes. Anyway, he wasn't that much older than him, was he? They was both quite old. I like Darth Vader the most in that film Rogue One, where he's boarding the rebel ship and really gives them what for. But then in the New Hope, he seems to have lost all those powers, and it's a bit doddery. But anyway, maybe they can redo some of the fight scenes. Having said that, though, on YouTube, someone has re-edited the fight between Ben Kenobi on the Death Star and Darth Vader, and it looks absolutely awesome. They're a lot quicker. They're doing extra moves and stuff. So I don't know if someone else played Darth Vader and they edited it in, but it looks really good. You should track that down. Right, but Krakout's good as well. Oh look, I just need to get that last letter, and I've got it, and it's on to the next stage. Right, okay. Yeah, James Earl Jones, great voice. Yeah, good. There's tutorials on YouTube as well, using a program called Audacity, which is free, which I use to do the recordings for the commentary on the recorded stuff. But there's lots of different options on that as well for that free app. There's tutorials on YouTube about how to do a Darth Vader voice. I haven't tried that yet, but you can't possibly recreate James Earl's voice, no matter how much reverb you put on, can you? How's that possible? I don't think it's possible. Right. Anyway, if you want to go at that, tell me how you got on. I think it was Peter Saravinovich, who's in Shaun of the Dead and various other things, who he did the voice of Darth Maul in the original Phantom Menace. He said to do a Darth Vader voice, you need a pint glass there, and you breathe into the pint glass, and you do a deep voice, and you pick a line on the from the film that isn't like relevant, and it echoes there. That was his advice. I'm trying to think of something. Droid. What's he say? I haven't got a glass to do it with, but yeah, I've got a feeling that I'm dancing on the ceiling. Was that one of these lines? It might have been Lionel Richie. I always get those two dudes mixed up. Right. Anyway, this is. I do go off on a tangent, right? Let's get this thing here. Boof. Right, the bricks are a bit closer this time, so I need to knock them back. Right, a bigger bat is always good. They don't let you do that in baseball or cricket. They don't let you have a bigger bat. Those stickler for the rules that they are. If we can get off level 2, that would be quite nice. Oh. Oh, my keyboard seems to have... I seem to have keyboard failure. What's happened there? I don't know. We don't want keyboard failure, do we? No, we don't. Maybe that was just temporary. Yeah, it's back now. Maybe I hit an item which just froze it, I think. Yeah. Last Windows 10 update managed to kill my copy of Audacity. Oh, that's a shame. I was worried, actually. When I loaded my computer this evening, it was doing some updates, and whenever that happens, it always knocks something out. Maybe that might be the reason for my about 2 temps of delay in the voice sync. Yeah, you don't want... It just does stuff. You don't want that happening when you've got lots of work to do. Thank goodness it didn't muck up more stuff. That's the only thing I can say. It used to be back in the day, a Windows 10 update, you could be working on something and it'd turn off your computer while it resets and does the stuff. I haven't had that before, but it's just, yeah, disastrous. You enjoyed Krakout much more than the... than Arkanoid. Yeah, you can have a bit of fun with this, Andy, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could have done Arkanoid on the stream, but yeah, you're right. When I practiced it, goes were quite short. If you want a bit of a chill out there, Gamer Steve using Windows 7, 10 can sod off. Yeah, well, I would have stuck with 7, but some of the software that I'm using was no longer supported by it. I didn't work properly, so I was kind of like forced to use it. Like the live streaming software didn't seem to want to work with it, and I thought, oh no. And there's a few other bits as well, so I was a bit forced really. But if you can avoid it, then great, do so. Yeah, because you just know all the time your computer's going to work. All the existing software is going to work unless you do any updates on it, and it's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's good, Andy, that you've got that. Yeah, I've tried a few times, but I just need, unfortunately, I just need Windows 10. There's no way around it really. But it's under duress. Windows 10. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure they'll come up with Windows 11 soon, which will be even worse. Sometimes I think they try and ruin your computer on purpose to try and make you buy a new computer. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Really. Ooh, and it makes me wonder. Right, come on, let's just take out all these blocks here. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't survive without Audacity. I'd need that. It's got really a lot of functionality, that Audacity. Whoops, there we go. I'm not using it at the moment for this though. It's the live streaming software called OBS, going through a slightly different channel. So I've got less control over the mic, like the quality of it, unless I maybe look at some plugins. But it's sort of like okay. Right. Okay. Audacity is a free recording program, Andy, that you plug the mic in. It's open source. It's got quite a lot of free stuff. So it's good in that respect. So if you've got a half decent microphone, sometimes you can alter bits to make it sound even better than what the microphone should be. If your voice comes out a bit quiet, you can up the volume, put a bit of if you're doing singing, which I don't do professionally, you can put a bit of reverb in and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a good bit of software. Whoops, right, come on, let's take this thing out. Just keep hitting that ball back. Super Breakout on the Atari 2600. That's one I looked at a few Mondays ago, I think. That's pretty tough. The ball goes super fast in that one once you get a few brick walls down. But yeah, there's quite a lot. I mean, the first one I've reviewed, which you probably know already, because I tend to mention it every one of these I look at, was Through the Wall on the ZX Spectrum, and it come on the tape that come with the Spectrum called the Horizons tape. There's quite a few good programs on that one. But Through the Wall got the most use. There's Hangman was on there too. Yeah, it's a good one. A few good ones. But very calming influence this game has got on me. And the bat's frozen again. I think that's if you hit a freeze button, or maybe it might be a bug, or the back of the wall's completed. Maybe I can't move it while that's there. That might be it. I hope that's it anyway. Right, so the ball can't go out of play at the moment. Is it going to give me my control? But no. Yeah, I think this game's a bit buggy. So eventually it seems to disable your at the end of the go. It seems to disable your keyboard. Yeah. Audacity handles 20. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Yeah, good stuff. Whoa. Yeah, I'm surprised that it's still free, Audacity. So it's pretty good, isn't it? Well, it has a limit, because I think the longest I've ever done on it is probably about the longest I've ever done it is about probably a 3 hour recording, like 2.5 recording, one of the Tomb Raider ones, and it's like lasted quite well there. Oakley dokley. Let's just have one last go on it, because I was getting a nice buzz off it. Oh, it's asking me to do my name this time. That would do. End. Do. What's your favourite Breakout clone? And we'll ask you, because really, although I've covered about 100 or so Commodore 64 games, I haven't covered all of them that have been in the live stream. I am still learning about this system, a bit much like the Atari 2600, I suppose. Is there one that I should be looking out for, prioritising? I mean, Arkanoid is not quite as good, as we say there, but then there might be a few. I mean, my knowledge is only ones on the ZX Spectrum, and I see if they're covered on the Commodore 64 as well. But it'd be good to look at a few Commodore 64 exclusives. There's Batty as well, isn't there? I think. Yeah, okie doke. Oh, if an enemy hits the bat, it freezes it. Oh, thank you for that. I didn't notice that. Right, okay. So thank you. That explains it then. That explains it. Thank you. I do learn a lot from the comments. I mean, if you was around on the, I think, was it yesterday or Tuesday or Monday, on stream. I was always stuck on a game called Heartbroken, which was absolutely lovely. And with the comments help, I actually got past the into the castle through the portcullis bit, so that was pretty good. That was pretty good to know. Yeah, through the wall, Julie. Yeah, that wins for me as well, I think. Certainly. Right, so don't let any of those meanies hit the bat. Loads and loads of good homebrews. I need to cover more homebrews on the Commodore 64 as well, but the only one I've really looked at, well, there's two. There was Ghosts and Goblins quite a while ago, which is like a special edition, which on that disc also come out with a special edition of Commando, and they really did well on that. And the other one was Attic Attack, which was brilliant. So I need to check out a few because it's a really amazing homebrew scene. And Andy, this is your favourite one. Well, yeah, I'm glad that we're playing it. It's a corker, isn't it? Really, it's one that you don't have to think a great deal, and that's what I like really. So you can just chill if you've had a busy day and your brain's kaputted. You don't have to worry about 1,000,002 controls or getting killed by aliens and stuff. Is that going to get it? Right, one brick left. And that's when it can get a bit infuriating. There is a, talking about Pong, there is a ZX Spectrum homebrew Pong cut in 2017 called, I think it's called Specky Pong. I might have to make a note to have a look at that. Yeah. Woody Pop, I haven't heard of that one before, Lewis. Woody Pop, yeah, excellent. I have to keep an eye out for that one. On the GG, on the Game Gear, right? Okay, I get the coding. Right, boom. Did you see that they're re-releasing the Game Gear, but a miniature version, where the screen is only about 1.5 inches or 1.2 inches, and people were saying, how the hell are you supposed to see the screen? It's supposed to as an anniversary edition, so be interested to see if that sees the light of day if that comes out. But yeah, Game Gear, great machine. Didn't have one. Had a Game Boy Advance though, but you know, lots of good games on lots of different good systems. What does G do? Oh, it makes the back go smaller by the looks of things. Everything else is a footnote, elf boy. Okay. Right, let's fire upwards. Fire. Right, next that should get that, should it? Yay. Next screen, please. Oh, do I have to get that grey thing as well? Oh, man. Right, that's about right. Don't get in the way, aliens. I've missed it. What's right? That's about there. Oh, man. Right, get out of the way, aliens. I don't like the way these aliens are... Oh, that almost helped me. Is that going to help me? Whoa, it looks like you need to hit that twice by the looks of things. Get it? Oh, no. These games where you've got one brick left. Yes. Right, he's done it. Thank goodness for that. Have you tried Cosmic Force? I haven't. Seems like one I need to look down. What sort of game is Cosmic Force? Is it a breakout clone? Is it a shooter? Okay, my cat is trying to catch the ball. Well, Johnny. Good luck on the cat. As long as he doesn't claw my picture and take away my orange hat. Let me know if he does that, and then I'll have to get a backup hat on the thing. But I love cats. Oh man, my cat unfortunately passed away about 3 years ago now. But I do miss him. It's good to come home and when you were out or something, and the cat's there. They're always out for number one, aren't they? Wanting their food and stuff, or getting a stroke. But you know, it's a good stress relief for cats. Oh, look at that. Where's that going to go? His name was Paddy. What's the name of your cat? You always have to remember that sometime you might have to go out in the street and shout this name. There. Right. Okay. I haven't played a Cosmic Force. It seems to ring a bell. I don't know what sort of game that is, but I'd have to find out. Whoa. Right. Okay. I'd like to see a theme version of this. It's like I think Street Fighter. There's a Street Fighter 2 pinball table. I'd like to see a Street Fighter 2 breakout clone. That'd be nice. When you do each level, the characters shout stuff. If there's anything like that, then let me know because I'd love to track that down. I don't think Duncan Goodhue has got paid to be in this, Matty, but he could turn up. The world, he was a breaststroker, wasn't he, in the 1980s? Don't take that out of context. But we're talking about swimming, folks. Duncan Goodhue. Cat is called Cleo. That's a great name for a cat. That's a great name for a cat, Cleo. Excellent. Well, that's not too bad if you've got to go out and shout the cat's name, is it really? Yeah. I mean, if you called a cat like Fire and went out shouting that might cause problems. Yeah, anyway. Fire. You don't have to take a cat for a walk. That's what I like as well. They can pretty much take care of themselves. Oh, what's this sort of stage? Thunder Claus. Well, better than Santa Claus or Thunderpants. If I had a cat called Nincompoopin and went out shouting for that because it'd gone missing, and people were looking across the road and I shouted Nincompoopin at them, it cause a bit of bother. Or I put up a poster saying Nincompoopin missing. Yeah, they probably wouldn't take that very seriously. Cosmic Falls is a shoot 'em up, vertical and horizontal. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Ollie only has 3 legs. Is that a cat? Ollie, yeah, okay. Is it a rescue cat? Yeah, they're very, very affectionate, aren't they, cats? And they also adapt, don't they, to injury as well. I think I had a friend that had a rescue cat, and I think it was blind in one eye, or was missing one eye. So that was a very affectionate cat. So obviously got over its initial troubles in life, but you do get a lot more back than than you think you would do, really. But yeah, I'd love to get another cat. I really would. But you need time for them, don't you? Less than you need for a dog, I suppose. But also, as well, is the amount of times where you're doing some work or something like that and the cat jumps on the keyboard. If the cat was in the house, it would have been in the live stream quite a few times by now. Would have jumped all over the place. Or if I had the door closed, you would hear scratching at the door. So then I would have to let the cat in, and then it would have jumped right in the way. But it would have been funny. It would have been good to do. Yeah. Good. Okay. Have you seen my Nincompoopin? Yeah, okay. Pirate cats. Yeah, I suppose that's a good way of looking at it, H.E.R.O. Yeah. R. There's the cat of 9 tails, isn't there? So maybe that's similar. I think what was the cat of 9 tails? It was like some kind of whip, wasn't it? If you've been naughty, you get say naughty. You've been scurrilous, you get hit by that. Anyway, the cat of 9 tails. Right, okay, so that's a heart there. That's good if we're talking about cats. Boof, right? Oh, a clumsy cat. Oh dear. Okay. They will get themselves into positions, won't they? Up trees and stuff, or into tight spaces where they shouldn't do. My one used to like cardboard boxes. He'd get into those a lot. And he was a bit of a fat cat, so jumping over stuff weren't that great. And sometimes he'd try and squeeze into a gap that's probably a bit too narrow. I mean, the cat flap was a struggle for him, but he would just about get through there. But what would normally happen is he'd tap the cat flap with his paw, open for you to open the door. So it rendered the cat flap pointless. Sometimes you had to hold the cat flap open to him for him to come in. Lazy, lazy cat. But having said that, I still miss him absolutely, absolutely heaps. Right, okay. There's that face coming across. I did mean to play. What's the time now? Well, I think we might. Oh look, two balls. We'll do this stage and then we'll load up Pitstop 2 by Epix in 1984 because that's a split screen race game that you can race against the computer. I think I've put in the right settings. Yes, Tom. He's a very clever cat. He had us all working for him, I think. But they've all got their own character, haven't they? Really. He was a big cat. He was. He liked to stretch about a bit. If you hold up a cat, it's like concertinas, and I think he doesn't mean about a metre or so long, maybe even longer. He just got bigger and bigger if you held him up. But he was pretty dopey as well. Right. I'm trying to do right. Okay. What we'll do, because we're getting a bit short of time now. That's a good game. That. Hope you liked it there. We will have a quick go to finish this up on Pitstop 2, a rather cool racing game. When 8-bit games attempt this sort of stuff, I'm always impressed with it. So it goes for split screen, and there's also an option there you can race against the computer. So a bit like it's better than the Lotus was on Commodore 64 Lotus 2, but they've done a pretty good job. Sequel to Pitstop 1, of course. Penelope Pitstop isn't really in this. Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo. Thanks, Happy Coding. Let's make a note of that. My cat borrows my chair. Yeah, the cats do that, don't they? You get up out the room to pick up something. When you get back, the cat is in your position. I know that feeling extremely well. Right, is Pitstop 2 loading? I think it is. Good. Do you like a good old disc? Right, okay, so 2 players. No, we want it on 1 player, so I'm versus the computer. We'll stick on Brand's hat. Rookie, that'll do me. I think I know my name. Nick. Good. Nick's do get another. Yeah, it's just the cost thing of the whole thing, Andy. I'm not in a particularly good financial position at the moment. But yeah, if things change, I definitely would do, because yeah, cats are absolutely brilliant. Right, I'm the red car. The computer is the blue car. I need to stay ahead of him, but he will try and catch me up. Right, so computer down the bottom, blue. I'm up the top, red. Go Nick, go! Cheer for the one up the top, or if you want to, you can cheer for the one at the bottom. Anyway, but I prefer if you cheer for the one at the top. The one at the top's got an orange hat on. The one in the blue, I don't know who that is. Right, I'm going 200. Slow down around the corners, Nick. Oh no, that's going to cost me some time. You can see, you might be glancing to the bottom of the screen as well to see who's ahead. So he's having trouble getting past that as well. But this is pretty cool. Good morning, Graham. Good morning. Nice to see you, sir. In yeah, Sydney. Brilliant. I wish I was there right now. This is Pitstop 2 on the Commodore 64 by Epix. I'm the car up the top, being pursued by the blue car down the bottom. It's over 3 laps. Good engine sounds on this thing. Yeah, I hope you have a very good day, Graham. At the time in the UK at the moment is 10 to 10 p.m. Oh, right, okay. And it's Wednesday, of course, and where you are, it's Thursday. Graham's in the future. Let's go through here. Oh man, let's get round there. How far am I ahead in the lead? I don't think we have to do any fuel stops in this, but I might be a bit wrong. Whoa. Oh, Julie, your first time pet this in focus. Yeah, I mean, all I've got is a few coolie loach in a fish tank, and that is about it, really. That is about it. Thanks, Elf Boy. Thank you. Yeah, that's adding up a little bit. Thank you very much. Sure, you're gonna knock someone off the event list there, but thank you. 10 to 7 a.m. Oh, that makes sense. School run again soon. Well, good luck in the chaotic school run. In the UK, I don't know if people are back at school or not at the moment with the COVID and stuff. I think they're going to go back, but have to wear masks, I think. It doesn't say what mask, so they might all be wearing Batman masks, or, I don't know, Donald Trump masks. Hopefully not Donald Trump masks. Okay, the school run. Good luck on the school run. Hope it's not like this, this game. But this game's really impressive. Split screen on the Commodore 64 with 64K. I mean, it's one of those Marvel ones. I think how did they get away with it? I keep trying to glance at the bottom of the screen to see if my opponent's going quicker than me. So thanks, Elf Boy. Let's get round there. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have a cat. So you get some people, don't you? They have 3 or 4 dogs, loads of cats, a tortoise, a zebra, a minotaur, a load of fish, a goose. They just go crazy with it. I don't think I'd like a minotaur. I wouldn't know how to feed it. Oh, it's your bedtime. Okay, night, Ponka Ballon. Thank you for dropping by, sir. Always nice to see you. Hope you enjoyed it, and sleep well. Sleep well. Have sweet dreams. Come on, Ferrari, get going. I think it's a Ferrari. That blue car down there might be, I don't know, a Ligier. It's probably a Williams back in the day. This was 1984, wasn't it? So who was big in 1984? Ferrari probably were big. And 1984, was that Nigel Mansell and PK? It's about that sort of era for the Williams boys. Oh, yeah, you do never forget them. Yeah, I still got a few pictures of him on my phone, and every so often I have a look at them. It does cheer me up. There, it does cheer me up. But, it's just in the morning, really. You miss them when. Like I'd wake up in the morning, he might be asleep on the bed already, or he'll jump on top of me and stuff. It was good. Oh man, I'm getting a bit, yeah. Anyway, in the future, something for it, but not quite at the moment. If things get a bit better, then great. Well, a lot depends on this channel to a degree as well. But so thank you to all the super chats. I'm using them to make it better over the weeks, which hopefully you can tell. We'll keep it nice and friendly, and I think because of that, keep it nice and friendly. We've got a lovely bunch of people, you lot, in the super chat, and yeah, it's nice and relaxed there, isn't it? And yeah, good fun, living some 8-bit. So I didn't own a Commodore 64. You might well have done back in the day, or you might not. You might just be enjoying the streams as they go up, and having a bit of fun as well, doing a bit of your own de-stressing, which is good. Now, a lot of the time with car engine sounds, the Commodore 64 doesn't seem to be too bad. They sound a bit like a fly under description, or some wasp stuck between 2 window panes. Yeah, that's that Milky Bar. That's that. Is it Milky Way advert? Happy coding. The red car and the blue car had a race. All what blue wanted to do was stuff his face. Was it? Yeah. I don't know how the rest of the song goes. There we go. Oh, thank you, Graham. Excellent, thank you, sir. It's good when something comes up in the stream a bit different. So that's Australian. Is that Australian dollars zipping through? Brilliant. So that should update as well. Good. Thank you, Graham. You're most generous, sir. It really is helping me massively. I can't tell you. Well, I can tell you. It's helping huge. Thank you. Right, now, I don't know if the, it should update. I don't know if the event list updates slower from Australia, because it's going through a different route, but it should update, I would have thought. Once in a, I think it's only failed to update once, I think. There it goes. There it goes, brilliant, looking good. Oh look, my teammate's done a pit stop, which makes me wonder whether I need to do a pit stop. Oh dear, do I need to do a pit stop? I'm on lap 3, I might as well just try and last the whole route. Oh man, I should have done a pit stop, shouldn't I? I should have done a Penelope pit stop. I'm in big trouble. Oh goodness, I'm in trouble. Oh goodness gracious me. Oh, get round here. Come on, Nick. You can do this thing. Yay, thanks Tom. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, Tom, put a picture of your cat up on Twitter. Yeah, I've probably got a few comments to catch up on that video that went up a bit earlier on, that homebrew we looked at, Jetpack Jock. That's good. So take a look at that if you afterwards. If you haven't seen that already, then I'll catch up with all my Twitter stuff. Hooray! Well, if there is any Twitter stuff, generally there's a few comments here and there, but yeah, cool, excellent. Ooh. Keep off the rumble strip and you'll be okay, Nick. Right, that's good advice. Thank you, Gamer Steve. I do like these tips. I don't want to run out of fuel. Keep off the rumble strips and we're looking good. Fuel's not in the red yet though, is it? I suppose it's going to start beeping. Don't crash into the other cars. I've got a huge lead over this fella. If you want to chuck some fuel at me, that'll be quite good. Oh. Yeah, actually I think this is my favourite game in the stream now. I keep changing my mind as we do them. So I seem to get the popular conclusion that the worst game in the stream that you didn't like was Space Gun. That seems like quite a long time ago now. It was a bit of an indulgence for me, that, because as I say, I like the Alien films. But we won't be seeing Space Gun in another stream. That's it. That's the end of the Space Guns. Right, it's going to go into the red soon, but we're on the finishing straight, I think. Time to do a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on, do 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 do. It's time for celebration. Thanks, Julie. I'll have a look at those. Why has it gone in for fuel? Has it gone automatically? Or I think that just means I've finished, doesn't it? I think that means I've finished, and it's waiting for my opponent to actually finish. Interesting how you need to watch the front left even in Pitstop 2 on this. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Well, the computer component is slowing down. It's slowing down. Oh, Graham, I wish I could do another hour. This time difference between the UK and Australia. Maybe I'll try and look at the weekend at some point in the future and go a bit late just to cross over into Australia time, because we won't. The aim was today to go from 8 till 10. And we're literally about a couple of minutes off. But thank you, Graham. I'll have to look into that. Yeah. Neil just got to say hooray. Right. Is it going to give me? There we go. So Nick first. Second was Epic's Robo Driver, and 5 minutes 13, 9 points. So I think it's doing the championship each time, isn't it? Based on the times we've had there. Yeah, that's all right, Graham. That's all right. So, yeah, I'm glad that you caught the back end to that, Neil. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that, Neil. Tomorrow there is going to be another live stream between. It'll probably be the last of the stunt car race ones, but on the Commodore Amiga we're doing stunt car racer because the aim was to try and win Division 1, and for some reason I did it extremely quickly over 2 weeks. We just do 1 week in the Super League, and then we'll think of another blundering series possibly on the Commodore Amiga. Okay, pick a picture of the cat. So I'll have to look at that, Tom. So yeah, so thank you everyone that watched the 2-hour stream. I won't put the main picture webcam on because you said it was a couple of temps or so out of sync. So it's probably on this little picture. It's not so noticeable. So thank you for tuning in again, everyone. Thank you everyone for the super chats, because that really is making a huge difference for me at the moment. I can't emphasise that enough. Thank you to all the members as well. So yeah, I hope you had fun. We eased a bit of stress, didn't we, really? Quite often there's some sort of technical problem going down. So yeah, till next time, take great care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Take great care of yourself. And a very fond. Goodbye. Thank you.